Hello guys, so today I'll be doing a little tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, the full version. I'm gonna try to do this again as quickly as possible, but I do want to take my time to kind of show you some of the things that I use. So first thing I actually apply is Mercier. It's the translucent powder, the loose setting powder. What I do is I try to shake it up a little bit so the powder, really gets in there. Then I grab my beauty blender and I dip it in just a little bit, and then I apply it. So this is once you've kind of already done your foundation, you've done your blush, most importantly your foundation. You want to get the powder in there. This will help the makeup on the eyebrows stay a lot longer without smudging, I've noticed. So once you've done that, and I get rid of this, the pomade that I use is this one here by this brand called Revolution. You can find it at Ulta, and it's pretty reasonably priced, which I like. Like, I've done Anastasia Beverly Hills, I still kind of use Charlotte Tilbury, which is really good, but this one has a really good price. It's a really good price, and it works just as well as the expensive versions of it. So when you purchase it, you're gonna open it up, and usually you want to go a little lighter color than your natural hair color. This is my natural hair color, which is pretty black, so I go for like a deep kind of brown. It's called, let me see what color, dark brown. Oh, this is dark brown. So when you purchase it, you'll get the little thing, and you also, which is nice, you get a little brush to apply it. So if it does tend to get, it feels like it's getting a little dry, this is what it looks like when you open it. What I normally do is add a few drops of the Josie Maran argan oil into there. It will help it just become a little softer and easier to apply. But when you open it, you want to just grab a little bit on the tip of the brush, not too much. You don't want to go overboard, like that, on there. And then you're gonna grab one of these little guys, and you want to brush your eyebrows down. The reason you want to do this is because you want to get the makeup in between all these little hairs. So if you were to apply the makeup on the eyebrows with your brows brushed up, there's a lot of empty spots that would be left on there, and if your eyebrows were to fall throughout the day, you'd be able to see the white spots, which you don't want. So you're gonna brush them down, and then you're gonna start applying. You wanna focus on the arches of your eyebrows. The whole point of doing your eyebrows is giving yourself some shape to your face. So when someone looks at you, it's very symmetrical and very easy on the eyes to look at. Anyways, so you wanna grab a little bit more, take it little by little, don't grab a ton of makeup on the brush. So again, you're gonna go on the arches, and you're gonna go up and down. You kind of want to stay within the hair. You don't want to apply makeup onto the skin itself where there's no hair. I get that sometimes we want to make our eyebrows seem thicker, but trust me, it's going to be a hot mess if you put makeup where there's no hair. So I do this, and then you just stay on here. Here, go down, and then once that's done, Then we're gonna grab a little bit more makeup on the brush. And this is where it gets tricky. You're gonna brush up, 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 up. Here. But don't press too hard. You want your eyebrows to look as natural and as snatched as possible. So there. There's my left eyebrow. I usually just run my finger around the edges to kind of clean it up a little bit. And I know that sometimes we struggle with fewer hairs in the inner corner of your eyebrow, but it's okay. Don't go overboard. You notice how I have less hairs right here? You want to get some makeup on there, but not too much. Anyways, so we're gonna do my right eyebrow now. I'm gonna brush down here, and then I'm gonna grab some makeup and focus on the arches. And remember, this is a good thing to remember. Your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. All right, so you're gonna grab a little bit more. Remember, you want to focus on the arches. Give yourself some definition on your arches. You'll see a huge difference when you have the right shape on your eyebrows. Your face looks just so pretty. And I'm gonna go there. Clean it up a little bit. You notice a big difference already on my face. So this is the most important part, the arches. You want to get the makeup in there. And you can also, since we brushed them down in the beginning, we can brush them up now. Grab just a tiny bit more of the makeup and brush up. So no matter what way your hair goes throughout the day, either up or down, it's going to be full. There's not going to be any empty kind of spaces in between your hairs. So now we're gonna do the inner corner, and there we go. Brush up. You want to brush following the direction of your hair, and if you get a little clump like that, you see the little clump I got, you can grab your brush and brush it up. We're gonna continue filling them in a little bit. Oop. So if that happens to you, you see where I press too hard, you can just brush it out and it should fix that. And if you're planning on going out and you're doing like a full fake lashes and the whole thing for a night out or something, and you want to make them a little darker, I usually go over my eyebrows with this Charlotte Tilbury pencil, mechanical pencil, which works really well. I like the fact that it's slanted tip here, because let's see if I can do this. Anyways, it's slanted, and so you could just go over them slightly. I like that it's thin. I have thin eyebrows. And fill them in just a little tiny bit. And last but not least, I go over it with my Charlotte Tilbury gel. Let's see. There it is. So this one is, I believe, is in the color Brooke. Again, I forgot to check. So then if you don't want them to fall down, my left eyebrow tends to sag down. It tends to fall throughout the day. So I add a little bit of this. Just a tiny little bit goes a long way. You're gonna brush here or wherever the hairs tend to fall, and just a tiny little bit in the center and the inner corner of the eyebrow. This is just so they don't fall and they don't look droopy, which mine tend to do throughout the day. So then you brush them up just a little bit. And there it is. Here we are. Ta-da! Anyways, I hope you guys find this useful. And if you guys do have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. I will try to make a tutorial on how I pluck my own eyebrows. It's a little tricky just because every face has a specific shape of eyebrow that fits best, that works better with. So I'll try to give you guys some tips on what shape face goes well with which shape eyebrows. The most important thing is to just do the most natural looking one for yourself. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There we go. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.